Hi, I'm Tom Lynch. Two things. Today I'm delighted to be joined by Bonnie Michelman from Police and Security here at MGH and Paul Biddinger from the Emergency Room. Guys, we live in a dangerous world. The MGH has always prided itself on our ability to react to external threats and also to protect our patients, our workers, and our community. Tell me a little about what we're doing this month in order to shore up that response.
Well, a lot of what we do is because we have such great people, but it builds on great preparedness. And we want to remind people we have a really good emergency plan. People have to know about the plan, know what their first role is if we activate the plan, and know who they would report to or who supervises them if we activate the emergency plan.
And Bonnie, what is the emergency preparedness plan? What are the kinds of things that you and the doctors in the emergency room and the staff of the emergency room are thinking about in light of the world we live in today?
I think it's a confluence and a combination of many factors. We use really good education and training for our workforce that has really expanded and enhanced over the last few years. We have very good technology that we use if we have to lock down the building. We have very good tools and techniques and procedures if we have to evacuate, if we have to shelter in place, if we have particular types of particular drills or scenarios such as active shooter scenarios. We really are very well prepared for anything that could come our way.
And I guess how much of what we worry about is emergency preparedness of things actually happening at the hospital versus being ready to respond and help when something happens in Boston?
I think it's both, and actually a lot of what we do is targeted at both areas. So as long as people know how they're going to get good information, that the hospital's prepared to respond, it's part of how we support the community, but it's how we protect ourselves and keep each other safe as well.
And Bonnie, I think one of the things that I've always been so impressed that you have talked about is how important that we are a welcoming and supportive culture and environment at the hospital. Yet at the same time, knowing that we need to keep our patients and the people who work at MGH safe. Can you just say a little bit about the staff that you direct, how many police officers we have, how many security people we have, how many cameras we have?
We have about 200 people in police and security. Most are special police officers, so licensed police officers, licensed by the state. They're very well trained. Most have bachelor degrees or above. They've been here a long time, an average of 10 years, and really committed to being compassionate and competent in the way they approach this. And you're very right, Tom, that we always have to find the balance between having an open, welcoming environment and yet having sort of sometimes covert ways of ensuring that we're protecting the environment in the right way.
And how many cameras do we have on campus?
We can't tell you that.
You can't tell us that. Okay, well.
Lots.
That's good to know. Thank you both for the work you do to create a better environment here at MGH to keep our patients, our workers, and our community safe. Thank you so much. I'm Tom Lynch. Two things.